Hey, welcome back. And if this is your first time here, oh, you chose a really good one to start with.
This is Mr. English Podcast. I'm Tyler,
And I'm Morgan.
the place where real English conversations happen. Simple, natural, and always about something that actually matters.
No textbooks here, no boring grammar rules.
Just two people, talking honestly, about things that change how you see yourself in the world.
And today,
Today's topic is one that could change every single relationship in your life.
every single one.
Bold claim.
I know, but stay with us. Because by the end of this episode, you will never have a conversation the same way again.
Let's go.
Tyler, quick question.
Go ahead.
Think about the people in your life who make you feel amazing every time you talk to them.
Okay. I have 2 or 3 people like that.
And how do you feel after talking to them?
Energized, like I can do anything, like I matter.
Now think about the other people, the ones who leave you feeling drained.
Oh yes, those people exist too.
After talking to them, you feel smaller somehow.
Like something was taken from you.
And here's the interesting thing.
What?
Both types of people use the same words, the same language, the same conversations.
But the effect is completely different.
Completely different. So what is the difference?
That's exactly what we're talking about today.
How to be the person who makes everyone feel good.
Every time. Without exception.
Not because you're performing,
Not because you're trying to impress anyone.
but because of something real, something genuine, something that lives inside you.
And today, we're going to show you how to find it. And use it. Every single day.
Okay, before the how, let's talk about the why. Why do some people make us feel good and others make us feel drained?
It comes down to one fundamental thing.
What is it?
Where their attention goes during a conversation.
Explain.
So there are 2 types of people in any conversation. Type 1. People whose attention is on themselves.
And type 2,
People whose attention is on you.
and you can feel the difference immediately.
Immediately. Without them saying a word about it.
When someone's attention is on themselves, you feel like a mirror,
Like you're just there to reflect them back.
to agree with them, to validate them, to listen to them.
But when someone's attention is genuinely on you,
You feel seen, heard, important,
and that feeling is addictive,
in the best possible way.
people go back to the person who gave them that feeling again and again.
Always.
So the secret to making people feel good is not about what you say
It's about where your attention goes.
during the conversation.
And attention is a choice
A conscious, deliberate choice.
that anyone can make. Starting today.
Now, let's talk about how. 6 ways to make people feel genuinely good every time they talk to you.
Real ways, not tricks, not techniques.
Human ways.
Way number 1, listen to understand, not to reply.
This is the biggest one.
The biggest one, because most people listen only to find a gap.
A gap to jump in, to talk about themselves, to share their own story.
And the person talking can feel that
They can feel you're not really there,
you're somewhere else in your head, already planning your response.
and it feels lonely.
Very lonely. To be talking, but not really heard.
So what does real listening look like?
Real listening means you finish the sentence in your head only after they finish speaking.
Not before, after.
Your whole job in that moment is to understand them, not to respond, not to fix, not to relate.
Just to understand.
And when you respond to what they actually said, not to what you assumed they meant.
This is rare.
So rare that when someone experiences it, they feel something extraordinary.
Like, someone finally gets me.
And that feeling creates a bond instantly.
The practice.
Next conversation you have. Count how many times you want to jump in. And don't.
Just wait. Let them finish completely, then respond.
You will feel the difference. And so will they.
Way number 2, use their name.
This sounds so simple.
It is simple, but it's powerful beyond what most people realize.
Your name is the most personal sound in the world to you.
When someone uses your name, your brain lights up.
Literally lights up. Studies show this.
It signals, you are real to me. You are not just anyone. You are specifically you.
And that specificity makes people feel valued.
Not hey you, not hey man, but your actual name.
Used naturally, not forced, not every sentence.
Just occasionally, in the right moments.
That's a really good point, Sarah. Or, what do you think about that, Marcus?
Simple, natural, but the effect is immediate.
And lasting.
Way number 3, find what they love and go there.
Everyone has something they could talk about forever.
A passion, a dream, a topic that makes their eyes light up.
And most people never ask about it. They stay on the surface. The weather, the news, what they did last weekend.
Surface conversations leave surface impressions.
But when you find someone's deep thing and you ask about it,
Something changes in them.
their whole energy shifts. They lean in. Their voice changes. Their eyes light up.
And they feel, finally, someone is actually interested in me, not just being polite.
And how do you find their deep thing?
You ask one simple question,
What are you most excited about right now in your life?
and then you listen. Really listen.
And ask more questions about what they say.
Go deeper, not wider,
One topic. Deep.
and they will never forget that conversation.
Or the person who had it with them.
Way number 4, notice and name the good,
This is about genuine specific recognition.
not fake compliments. Not, you look nice today.
Specific real observations about something you genuinely noticed.
Like, the way you handled that situation was really impressive. Or, I noticed how patient you were in that moment. That's not easy to do.
Or, the way you explained that made it so clear. I actually understood it for the first time.
Specific, real, about something you actually noticed.
And here's why this works so deeply.
Why?
Because most people go through entire weeks without one person seeing something good in them and naming it,
Not because nothing good is happening.
but because nobody is paying attention.
And when you pay attention, and you name what you see,
You give someone a gift they didn't know they needed
and people treasure the person who gave them that gift.
for a very long time.
Way number 5, make them feel right, not wrong.
This is a subtle one, but it changes everything.
Most people in conversations are waiting for a chance to correct someone, to disagree, to show they know better.
And even when they're right, the person they corrected feels small,
Embarrassed, defensive,
and they associate that feeling with you.
even if you were completely right.
So what do you do instead?
You look for what's right in what they're saying, before you look for what's wrong.
You say, that's actually a really interesting way to look at it. Or, I never thought about it that way. Or, you make a good point. And I also think,
You add to their idea, instead of replacing it.
and they feel smart, heard, respected,
Even if you see things differently,
even if you completely disagree,
there is always a way to disagree. That makes someone feel respected.
and a way that makes them feel attacked.
The first way makes people want to talk to you again.
The second way makes people avoid you.
Choose the first way, every time.
Way number 6, end every conversation on a high note.
The last thing someone feels in a conversation is what they remember most.
Not the beginning, not the middle, the end.
So how you leave a
Conversation matters enormously. Most people end conversations with nothing. Okay, I have to go. Talk later. Bye.
and the conversation just fades out.
But imagine ending every conversation with something real, something specific, something warm.
Like, I always feel better after talking to you. Or, that thing you said about your work was really interesting. I'm going to think about that.
Or, thank you for telling me that. It meant something to me.
These endings take 5 seconds.
But the feeling they leave lasts for days.
And the person walks away thinking, I need to talk to them again.
Soon,
Can I tell a story?
please.
So I had a colleague once. His name was David.
Tell us about David.
David was not the most talented person in our team, not the most experienced, not the most educated.
But
But everyone wanted to work with David. Everyone wanted to have lunch with David. Everyone wanted to talk to David.
why?
Because after every conversation with David, you felt like the best version of yourself.
How?
He had this way of making you feel like your ideas were brilliant, even when they were ordinary.
How did he do that?
He asked about them deeply. He built on them. He remembered them.
And he made you feel like they mattered.
Like you mattered.
And people who make you feel like you matter,
Are the most powerful people in any room.
not the loudest, not the richest, not the most impressive.
The ones who make you feel like you matter.
That's David. And David changed every room he walked into,
Just by how he talked to people.
just by where he put his attention.
That's the whole secret.
Right there. Word tour time. Let's make sure these words stay in your English.
Word number 1, drained.
Feeling completely empty of energy after an experience.
Example. Some conversations leave you feeling energized, and others leave you feeling completely drained.
Word number 2. Genuine.
Real and sincere, not performed or fake, coming from the heart.
Example. A genuine compliment feels completely different from a fake one. People always know the difference.
Phrase, go there.
To move toward a topic or idea and explore it deeply.
Example. When you find what someone loves, go there. Ask more questions. Get deeper.
Phrasal verb. Jump in.
To interrupt or enter a conversation suddenly.
Example. Most people listen only to find a moment to jump in and talk about themselves.
Phrase, light up.
To suddenly become excited and happy. The face and eyes show it.
Example. When you ask about someone's passion, their whole face lights up instantly.
Phrasal verb. Build on.
To take someone's idea and add to it, make it bigger and better.
Example. Instead of replacing his idea, I built on it, and he felt respected and heard.
Phrase, on a high note.
Ending something in a positive and memorable way.
Example. Always try to end conversations on a high note. The last feeling people have is what they remember most.
Word. Addictive.
Something so good that you want more of it again and again.
Example. The feeling of being truly heard is addictive in the best way. People always come back for more.
Phrase, stay on the surface.
To keep conversations shallow and general, never going deep or personal.
Example. Most people stay on the surface in conversations and then wonder why they feel so disconnected from others.
Last one. Phrasal verb, associate with.
To connect a feeling or memory to a person or thing.
Example. If you make someone feel small, they will associate that feeling with you forever, even if you were right.
Great word tour. Pick 2 words. Use them today, in a real sentence. Out loud.
Real talk moment.
Let's do it.
I want to say something honest.
Go ahead.
Making people feel good is not about being nice all the time.
No.
It's not about agreeing with everything, not about being fake, not about pretending.
It's about something deeper.
It's about seeing people, really seeing them,
Their ideas, their feelings, their worth.
and reflecting that back to them.
Because here is the truth most people don't know.
What?
Most people walk around feeling slightly invisible,
Slightly unseen, slightly unheard.
even surrounded by people, even in busy rooms.
They feel alone.
And when you come along and you truly see them,
You give them something they were starving for.
without even knowing it,
And that gift changes people,
it changes how they see themselves.
and it changes how they see you.
Forever.
So the question is not, how do I make people like me?
The question is, how do I make people feel more alive when they're around me?
That's a completely different question.
And it leads to a completely different life.
A life where people seek you out,
where they think of you when something good happens,
where they want you in their corner.
because you make them feel like they can do anything.
That's not magic.
That's a skill
A learnable skill.
that starts with one simple choice.
To put your attention on them, not on yourself.
In every conversation, one conversation at a time.
Starting with the very next one you have.
After this ends,
Before we go, one question for you.
think about someone in your life who you haven't made feel good in a while,
Someone who deserves to feel seen.
and ask yourself, what is one thing I could say or do in my next conversation with them that would make them feel truly valued?
Just one thing.
Write it in the comments. We want to read it.
Because the fact that you're thinking about this already makes you different from most people.
Most people never think about how they make others feel.
But you are. Right now. And that is the beginning of becoming someone.
That everyone wants to be around.
And if this episode gave you one idea, one shift, one new way of seeing things,
Then it did its job. A like tells us that, quietly, honestly.
and if you want more real conversations like this, every single week, in simple, clear English,
We are always here. The subscribe button is one tap away,
no pressure, just an open door.
and we will always be on the other side, ready to talk.
Because you are not just learning English here.
You are becoming someone who connects deeply, who listens genuinely, who makes people feel truly alive,
And that person,
is already inside you.
this is Mr. English Podcast.
Keep learning,
Keep growing.
and keep making people feel good.
Every single conversation, both. See you next time.